Words leave me in a situation like this. It seems that Funimation is now deciding to get rid of all evidence that Vic Mignogna ever worked for them. And who's the rat behind it? One, hashtag at Marchi Mark, Jamie Marchi. Because she has connections with some of the higher-ups at Funny. Jamie, I've told you this before on Twitter. I've told Monica this. I've told Straight Sunny this on Facebook. And I've told Mars Girl this. The three of you three of the four, namely you, Monica, and Mars Girl, on Twitter in recent weeks. You three are doing nothing but burning a man's reputation on an altar of your own spite towards the guy. And you and Mars Girl are probably the biggest offenders of this, Jamie. And in your case, it's even worse because you're an Oberfemin, German for a super feminist. And I don't mean the men should be equal, women and men are equal kind of feminist. I mean the women are superior to men kind of feminist. And as far as I'm concerned, the allegations Mars Girl put out to start this movement, and that Jamie and Monica have been acting on, because they have the most to gain out of it, it's going too damn far for my taste. So Jamie, I told you this on Twitter last week. All you're doing is making yourself a little sandcastle. And when the wind and the rain come crashing down upon it, in the courtroom, the winds and rain of truth will break down your kingdom of lies and send it into the shore, to the ground. Why I would prefer a shack, and it's why I prefer a shack that was built on a rock. A simple little one-person shack on a rock over an elaborate castle built on sand. And all you're doing is causing your own destruction for your own pride. Out of your own spite and pride. I've thrown this verse at Mars Girl a couple of times. Proverbs 19:5. A false witness will not go unpunished, nor will a liar escape. And I've thrown this at her too, and I'm thinking of throwing this at you. You think you can get away with this? Not gonna happen. Proverbs 16:18. Pride goes before destruction, and haughtiness before a fall. Better to live humbly with the poor than to share the plunder with the proud. 16:19 of the book of Proverbs. You're doing this out of a sick sense of pride? I don't think you're doing it more out of fear and pride. You pride yourself on being a top executive at Funimation. As far as I'm concerned, you're going down, Jamie. You and the rest of your flunkies at Funimation. Vic knows it. Ty knows it. Hero knows it. Yellow Flash, Perfection. The Umbrella Guy. Emosh, and I know it. You tried to use a charity as a weapon. Didn't work. Especially when it was revealed to be a scam. 54:17 of the book of Isaiah. But in that coming day, no weapon turned against you will prosper. You will silence every voice raised up to accuse you. These are the benefits enjoyed by the servants of the Lord. Their vindication will come from me, and I, the Lord, have spoken. That's what I'm the promise I'm backing up on for Vic. I stand with Vic. Those on YouTube and the anime community who have met Vic and know Vic are standing with Vic. My girlfriend is standing with Vic. Even those who don't know me on Twitter, who know the truth, and it's setting them free about the corruption in Funimation, are standing with Vic. So, Jamie, I hope the cops put the cuffs on your wrists for what you're doing to Vic. Because it's going to be settled in two courts. One, the court of law of the state of Texas. And I'm doing this from North Carolina, I might want to point out. When Vic is found innocent, and and Funimation is found guilty of all the crimes they're doing right now. The other court is gonna come on the day you die, Marchi. It's not gonna be today. It's not gonna be tomorrow. It's not gonna be next week. It's not gonna be after the court trial. It may be years down the line before you finally decide to croak. But the Almighty One will hold an account of your crimes against others. And unless you repent now, or after the trial, and you grovel to get Vic's trust back, you and Monica both, along with Sonny, Sean, Sabbath, J. Michael, and everyone that threw Mignogna, Vic under the bus. You're gonna have a long ways to go to earn the trust of the fans of anime back. You're not my Liz Thompson. You're not Reyes Grimori. Rita, me, Jamie. You're just a conniving, uber-feminist shrew who deserves to be put in her place. P.S. You're also not my Kuramu, not that I gave a damn for Rosario Vampire anyway. You're also not my Rinslet, not my Masane, and not any other role you've been in. Any other role you've played for Funimation. As far as I'm concerned, Jamie, you're nothing but a fraud. You, Rial, Sabbath, Schemmel, Straight, the whole lot of you, save Abercorn, Johnny, Chris Aries, Lucy, and Kyle. And maybe Derek Prince and Stephen Prince. Granted, I've never met Johnny, Lucy, or Chris, or even Kyle, and I've only met Johnny and Derek once. And I've never met Todd before either, but that's beside the point. That said, and to Schemmel and Sabbath, if I show up at SuperCon, first thing I'm gonna do is knock your teeth down your throats for what you've done. Will I get thrown out for that and never be allowed back into the Raleigh Convention Center? For any other for any convention? Probably. Will I wind up in the Slammer? Maybe. But I'll at least know I'll find solace in shutting the two of you up along with the rest of your cohorts. Mets2128 sign out. I stand with Vic. Jamie. And Jamie, you can go square to hell, you hag.